Y'all know what this is. This is letting you know all about the kicks. Hit that button, man. Y'all know what y'all need to do. Anyway, we're going to talk about Wack 100 did an interview with R. Kelly, the king of R&B, the greatest R&B singer ever, the most who sold the most albums as a solo artist. Ain't nobody beating him. If he did a show right now against anybody, ain't nobody topping him. They would have to add Usher and Chris Brown to try to beat R. Kelly. But besides all that, every R&B singer always get in trouble for females. They go bankrupt because they spend all their money on females. R. Kelly, I guess he used his power to eliminate controlling women. That's what they say. Like I said, people always got something to say about R. Kelly, but you was not there when he was doing all the situations you said he did with all these women. Half of the things I think is true, half of the things I think is false. These women know what they was getting themselves into, where they got into dealing with R. Kelly, period. Y'all can say what y'all want about R. Kelly. Yeah, he got all these charges. These charges ain't never going away from him, because when you found guilty, they ain't never going away. He got what? Maybe 50 years in jail, 35 years in jail. Each state, I don't know if they're going to add that all together, but like, he's basically doing life in jail. If he could get out of jail and get his freedom, that'd be a blessing. But these women and these parents knew what they was doing when they did that, period. R. Kelly was a different type of guy. What I mean different is, the dude could write songs, he'd make tracks, he could produce the track, he could write it, he could turn you into a star. He turned a lot of artists to stars. I don't need to name them. The Ozzy Brothers, their career was over. When they got with R. Kelly, their career got back on top. Because the Ozzy Brothers didn't have a hit for a long time. When they got with R. Kelly, around 95, 94, 95, it was a wrap. He wrote songs for Mary J. Blige, Toni Braxton, Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson. We go on and on and on. There's so many people he wrote songs for. B2K, Puff Daddy, everybody. There's so many. I can't even get into it. He wrote everybody. But it's the point is, the artists he did help, or he had them on his label. He had a label called Rockland. He signed a few artists up there. He had Sparkle up there, gave her first platinum album. She wanted to do her own second album by herself. She didn't want... The point is, listen, Sparkle, why mess up the flow? If you got a owner on the label that made your album, you went platinum just like that. R. Kelly wrote 90% of the whole album, and you want to take your next album and try to do it yourself? No. You should have did a couple albums, 2 or 3, and then move on and say, look, Hells, we need to I want to do something different. You wait till the first album. That's about y'all people. Y'all wait till y'all do your first album with somebody, then you get too cocky. You think you don't need nobody. And then what happens? You flop. And that's what happened to her. So all the lies she was saying about him, that's the way women are, man. Women will ruin your life. Mostly all these artists and movie stars that comes in and get big, and they get real big. They start messing around with all these females. These females start lying on you, telling you beat them up, you did this, you did that, and ruin your career. Look at Zion. We ain't hear nothing about Zion at all. Only thing we know about Zion was his injuries. Now he got a porn star pregnant. He got a freaking... all these stories coming out. Half of them ain't true. He got a stripper pregnant. It's out of control. You know what I'm saying? We never heard nothing about Zion. The only we heard about him was, look, like, you need to get healthy. But these women will ruin your life. And these men don't understand that, man. These women will ruin your life. This is a blessing to have women around. Women are beautiful. But them gold digger women who just want you for your money, you got to leave them girls alone. If a lot of these guys stop doing the things they do for these gold digger women, these women would change. Because if you don't got no money or no nice ass car, these women is not messing with you. You could be the ugliest dude in America. If you got money and you dress nice and you got a nice house, they fucking with you. When you lose all that stuff, they go into the next dude. There's not that many good women out here. Out of 100%, I say it's 30% of women are good out here, and the other 7 is trash. They're the ones sometimes you want, because them trash women will do everything you want them to do. They'll have 3-sims. They'll do 4-sims with you. They'll basically do everything you need to be done in the bedroom. That other woman who in the 30% bracket ain't gonna really do all that type of stuff. She's not gonna do that. I don't want to say on YouTube because they might block it. But you know what I mean, guys. Y'all know. We, like a lot of these dudes, they be like, listen, I got a good woman at home, but this woman right here will do everything needs to be done in my fantasy. Don't want to be with her, but this would be done in my fantasy. A lot of dudes have fantasies, man. And fantasy is like, it could be some freaky shit that your girl will never do, but you want it to be done. You don't want to break up with your woman, but you want it to be done. And that's how these rappers and NFL stars and basketball players and movie stars do. They give it these women, they do everything they want to be done, they never had done before, and they fall in love, and then when they break up with them, these women just go crazy. Dessert. You know what I mean? Kels should not, you got away with the first one, with the tape and all that. You should have left it alone. I know that all the stuff they brought up is all the past. All these women up here crying, surviving Kelly. Like, y'all is just pitiful, dumb chicks. And now y'all getting his royalties and all that. It's sad. Like, how long they gonna get the royalties for? 15, 20 years? Like, come on. Kels wrote so many songs. The royalties gotta be at least, I don't know how much it is. Maybe $200,000 or $300,000 a month. Maybe $50,000 a month. It's a lot. You know what I'm saying? He wrote so many hits. You know what I'm saying? But Kels put himself in that situation. Period. You know what I'm saying? You should have made a lot of these girls sign contracts. If you was messing with underage girls, allegedly, you should have messed with girls older than you. Over 18. Because some states you could mess with women when you're 16, 17. But why take that chance? Because they gonna say you try to use them, you manipulate them, and that's what all these women saying. Kels did this, he didn't make me eat. Listen, if Kels did all this stuff to you, why did you stay? Why did y'all stay? Same thing with his wife. Why did you stay? You would have got if you would have divorced him, say 3 or 4 years in the marriage, you would have got everything. You would have got the house, the cars, the child support, all that, because you're married. I don't know, he made you sign a prenup, but you would have got everything. Women get everything in a divorce. If the dude got money, she's going to take half of everything. So don't say that R. Kelly didn't feed you, locked in a closet, did all that. R. Kelly was touring the most of all the time. That dude was touring, fucking a whole bunch of girls on fucking tour. Nigga wasn't never home. You know what I'm saying? And Kels was, I didn't never know Kels was married until like 2008. I thought the nigga was out here just, just had a couple kids and shit. I didn't know, because I ain't really, social media, we didn't know none of that stuff. So, it's crazy, man. I know Wack 100 did an interview with him. I listened to a little bit of it. It was pretty good. He was talking about his case, and he might could get some charges dropped off, because, with some foul stuff going on with some females in there, ex-girlfriends, because he had 2 girlfriends before he went to jail. And then Flag TV did an interview with him, I don't know, maybe like 2 months ago. Flag TV, listen, I watch you. I like your videos, man. But for you to say, oh yeah, I did the video, I did the interview with him, but it's not the interview I wanted. B, put the interview out. Put it out. You should have told Kels on the fucking radio, on the phone that, listen, B, Kels, I don't really want to hear this stuff. I want the tea. I don't want this right now. We could do this later. And that's about a lot of these interview guys. They don't want to hear the sad story or why you in jail or why this. They just want you to like da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And Flag TV, he do that a lot. You know what I'm saying? Kels shouldn't even call him up. Period. Yeah, I know people gonna say, oh, Kels only called him now because he down. He got no money. He broke. You know what I'm saying? He got nothing. R. Kelly, do not sell your masters. I don't care how many years you got in jail. If you're going to give that masters away, give it to your kids. If you feel like, I'm not saying you don't say you're going to kill yourself or anything. I don't know that you're going to do any of that. You seem like you're holding your head up in there. But do not sell your masters, man, because you got too much of it to give it. Somebody going to sell that shit for millions and millions and millions of dollars. Like right now, if you wasn't in trouble right now, you would get at least $100 to $200 million for your masters. But now you in jail, you might only get like $10 million and $5 million. But if you wasn't in these situations with all these stupid women, you would have got like $200 million sold. But that's your fault. You had everything. You had everything: houses, cars, Bentleys, jewelry, anything. Sometimes it's good just to settle down with one woman, so you don't have to deal with stuff like this. You see a lot of these people dealing with this. But it is what it is, man. I'm a R. Kelly fan. I'm here for the music. I'm not here for his personal life. Whatever he did, clients behind closed doors, that's his business. If it's true, that's his fault. He got to deal with that with him and God. If he did them to the women, he got to deal with that with them. That's as simple as that. Do I believe everything? No, because women lie every day. And men lie every day too. So that's the way the game is, man. But Kels know what he got himself into. He should not got himself into that situation. I don't care. People know when you got money and power, you could do whatever. You can make you could have a woman do whatever you wanted to do. When you broke and don't have no money, they ain't gonna do shit for you. So just be, you gotta be careful out here, man. When you famous, these women, only thing they want is fame, money, and your babies, so they get child support. I'm out of here. Subscribe to the channel, put a like on the button. I'm out. If you're an R. Kelly fan, leave a comment. Do you think he did it? Leave a comment. If you think these women lying, leave a comment, because these women lie all the time and ruin your life. It's a lot of dudes right now is going to court and losing their careers over women. They're lying. That's white, black, Puerto Rican, all races. I'm out. Peace, one love.